I just want to talk about the stuff that I'm processing while I make brioche in a bread machine that I just got from the thrift. So let's do this. If you want to pause and take a screenshot of the recipe I'll be using, there it is. I got this thing from the thrift store. It's $23. It's got everything. I just washed this. Still need to wash the paddle. Bread machines are pretty great. If you've never used one, I highly recommend it, especially if you can get it from thrift, because I'm sure that they sell new bread machines, but I don't know why you'd do that if you could just thrift one, and they're usually, like, they made stuff to last a little bit more back then. And back then, I mean, like, 80s and 90s, whenever the bread machine craze happened. But my mom has used one before. I've always loved them. So this is what we're going to do. The topic of today's video, besides the bread machine, is the fact that I said some bullshit about somebody that I barely know, an offhand comment that I didn't even intend to reach their ears or insult them or smear their name in any kind of way, but yet it found its way back to them, and though I've said sorry, it has gotten way out of hand, and I regret the situation entirely. And it's also very unfortunate that it is, because regarding the same person, involved in a completely different discussion that I never intended it to be a part of. So essentially it looked like I was arguing with them about this, and then I said some bullshit that I shouldn't have said to make them less credible. And that was never my intention, but nonetheless, that's what I done fucked up and did. So now it looks really bad, and I have to atone for this. And I'd just like to talk through the process of not meaning to do some bullshit, but being responsible for it anyway, and feeling bad about it. So let's get into it. This is my last stick of butter right now, so we're going to treat it like gold. It takes 5 tablespoons of this. In today's current economic uncertainty, I have been fortunate enough to be on the receiving end of someone else's generosity in their home-raised, farm-raised eggs. So I didn't have to pay for these. I traded for them, but I did not have to pay for them. You can see the flat side up there at the top. And this guy spins. It's all the labor that goes into the forming of the dough that I wanted to see if I could get around. The way that these bread machine recipes kind of work, if I remember correctly, is that you start at the top of the ingredients and work your way down in order of adding them to the thing. So you always kind of start with some liquids, I think. But funny enough, we're adding the yeast last. I don't know, we'll get there, we'll get there. Yeast. Also, do you keep your yeast in the fridge? You should. It'll keep longer. Okay. While we're waiting for the butter to melt, I guess I'll get into it. Actually, I don't know what else there is to say besides my introduction for this. The whole conversation was surrounding AI, and essentially, I am in opposition to the use of AI when it comes to artistic stuff. I'm an artist. That's like my whole deal. And so it was coming up against something of that nature. And so because of that, it kind of got a little bit more heated than I should have, because I've been heated about a lot of stuff lately. For instance, the rage in me has just been bubbling under the surface so readily that my partner actually saw I pinched my finger in the fridge here, and I just about murdered the fridge and cursed it out. So yeah, it's right there underneath the surface, and so because of what all was going on with the AI conversation, I'm very passionate about it. So it just kind of got out of hand. I regret that it's like a nasty situation, or that it's unpleasant in any way, but literally I was the only one who was going to be able to have that conversation and stand in opposition of AI being used. So I kind of had to make my stand, but with everything else that's gone on, I've just lost all my gas for it, because it has become conflated with this other part that I never wanted to be anywhere a part of it, and I never even meant to say it in the first place. Claimed to know something about somebody's life that is untrue, and that I obviously didn't know anything about because I barely know the person. That got back to him. I was less mature about it than I should have been, and I talked about it with all that heat and rage bubbling up underneath of me that I shouldn't have said it to begin with. It's a mess now, and it's all my fault, and I do want to, like, make amends. But unfortunately, it seems like one of those things that's just going to take time. Unspread the rumor that I inadvertently spread. It's a mess, and it's stupid, and I regret it. I'm not happy about it either. And I don't want to, like, make this as though it's, like, a sympathy piece of feel sorry for me because I fucked up. I just want to talk about it because there's, like, nobody else around me right now, and I just want to talk about it. So I'm not going to say anybody's, like, name or exact circumstances or exact things that went on, but that's the short and long of it, essentially. Now, for reasons beyond my control, the AI discussion is going to be made less of because of it, because of my misstep. That's a loss. That butter almost over melted. Butter. Butt hair of butter. It's a little bit browned. Not on purpose. It just sort of happened that way. Moral of the story. I fucked up. I fucked up in ways I couldn't even imagine. Now I have to fix it. And I don't think that I can 100% fix it myself. I have to just wait for time to be able to repair these things, which sucks a lot. Flour. I assume back when they started doing the bread machine stuff that liquid eggs were popular because they tell me to use 2.5 eggs. That's not going to happen. I'm going to use 3 eggs. Brown ones are my favorite. White ones are pretty good, but I like brown ones the best. I don't know why. They just seem nice. A little temperature test before I plunk my eggs in there and make scrambled eggs. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. 1, a 2, a 3. How many eggs does it take to get to the center of your problems? The world might find out sometime. I think I need a Coke. Quarter cup of sugar. I don't know who's out here besides cake baking championship people, but y'all need to stop using bleached flour. There's nothing wrong with unbleached flour, and actually it's better for you. It's just the natural color of the flour, which is still white. It's just not perfectly white. Don't use bleached flour. Use unbleached flour. It's better for you. And it tastes better too. 1/3 of a cup measure to do 4 cups, so count with me. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 cup. 4, 5, 6. That's 2 cups. 7, 8, 9. That's 3 cups. 10, 11, 12. That's 4 cups. Yeast packet, because that's what I got. Alright, so this is the maiden voyage. Dough. We're gonna make a dough. Start. And that's what it'll do. It looks like it'll be about 2 hours before the dough is ready. I'll cut here, and we'll come back when it's time to like form the dough and bake it and everything. That's it right there. Ooh, they look good. Ah! It's fine. Beautiful. Beautiful, bountiful brioche. Never before seen by the human eye. This made a lot. Pretty good. Pretty delicious.